Yes. Alright, what's up everybody? Peter fucking Joseph here for video number 2. On your late Saturday night, February the 10th, 2024, or if you're watching this from somewhere else, it is now February the 11th, 2024, as we are hitting the midpoint of this short month of February 2024. Got about little under 3 weeks, about 18 days, because we'll be 17, but now we got 18 because of the leap year. But whenever you're watching this, thank you for watching right here on the official Peter fucking Joseph YouTube wrestling channel. YouTube.com/Peter Joseph. And as always, like I said, thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to this very channel and my other channels down there. You know where they are. And if you don't, I think you should know. But it's in the description box below. So, subscribe to my channels, leave a comment if you wish, but don't leave stupid comments because you're going to get blocked. And if you don't like that, well, too bad. And that's that. Share the video all over the internet. Follow me on social media if you dare. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Gotta be real there. If you're not, block city, as I said before. And that's that. And don't forget to tap that bell and turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next video. Because if you do, you're pretty much SOL. And you know what that means. Ha! And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. Sorry, I have an itch in my foot and it's killing me! So, that's pretty much it for that. Sorry about that. I have an itchy in my footsie. Anyway, move on. Alright, so, and this is your first time watching, well, welcome to the party, pal. We hope you enjoy the ride, and if not, you can go fuck yourself and hop off. And, that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. And we move on from there. So, that's it. So like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. That's all, pretty much all I gotta say about that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on this late Saturday night, on video number 2, right here on the Peter Joseph channel, I'm Peter Joseph, if you didn't know that by now, but now you do. I'm a content creator talking about the wonderful world of professional wrestling, or whatever the fuck I feel like talking about. And if you like it, good! Hit that like button, stick it straight up everybody else's ass that doesn't like it. And subscribe and everything I said before. And if you don't like it, too bad. And that's it. Alright. On my Kill with Demons channel, link will be down below in the gobbledygook. My SmackDown and Rampage review from last night. Well, Friday night. And that's it. So check it out down below. And we move on. Alright, but in this particular video, I forgot to even do this video, but shows you how fucked up I am. But anyway, it is time for your late and so far out of date, not that far out of date, but it's out of date, AEW Dynamite! Yes! Review! For this past Wednesday, February the 7th, 2024, on TBS, that great station that it is. Alright. So, this past Wednesday was Dynamite. Big card, as, we're getting ready for Revolution in a couple weeks. A lot of big matches on the show. Hangman Adam Page and Swerve 3. Excuse me, it should be 4, but it's 3. And the winner goes on to face Samoa Joe for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship at Revolution. That was one of the big matches. The other big match was for the AEW Tag Team Championship. Stink, the man called Stink! And Darby Allin, how you doing? Come from Seattle. It's late. I don't stay up all night. And, Sting and Darby taking on Big Cass. And Absolute Ricky Starks. And the main event, got that, and a whole lot more. So let's get right into it. Let's not waste any of your precious time, because some of this will kind of lead into Rampage, which you can watch the Rampage part of my review over on my Killer Demons channel. And as far as Collision goes, I mean, I don't know if I'm going to get it up tonight. That's what she said. But I'll try to get it up as fast as I can tonight, because, you know, I want to get this done really quick, then get to the Collision review, and then put both of them up. I would do two videos, like one big, huge video, but, you know, I'm not going to go through a lot of Dynamite, so I'm going to do, like, a quick thoughts video, a little insight, but not too much, and then go right to Collision. I'll do it a little bit properly, and then I'm going to go to fucking sleep. Get ready, because tomorrow, big freaking day. It's Super Bowl Sunday. We're getting close to 12 hours away. Oh, I'm nervous as fuck about tomorrow's game. The Kansas City Chiefs, and, you know, the Taylor Swifties, if you will, taking on the San Francisco 49ers! Yes! Tomorrow night, 6:30 in Allegiant Stadium in Vegas! With Usher at the halftime show. But, gonna be a great game. I hope it's not a blowout. Well, for the Niners' sake, I'm hoping for a blowout, but not getting blown out, which would sort of suck. But I don't think it's not going to be a shootout per se. But I personally think the Niners have a great shot this year to beat the Chiefs. It's going to be tough, like it was 4 years ago, but different team this year, my friends. Way different team with a better quarterback, and a better running back too. But we'll see what happens with that tomorrow. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll do my predictions tomorrow on TSL 22. And then I'll do an after show on the next episode, episode 23. And then we'll see. That's pretty much it for football until the draft at the end of April. So about 2 months away from the draft. So we'll see. We shall see what happens. And for all you people having Super Bowl parties, be safe. Don't drink a lot, but just have fun. Enjoy the commercials that might be good, might be bad. The movies that are coming out. Maybe enjoy the halftime show. I mean, that should be decent, not great, but I mean, Usher's good, but you know, it's Usher. I wish it was like Metallica! Or like somebody good, you know. Some good rock band. Like Green Day. Maybe get Green Day next year. I don't even know where the Super Bowl is next year. I know Super Bowl 60 LX. That's XL backwards. Super Bowl LX. Super Bowl 60 is in Santa Clara, California. That's gonna be good. Hopefully it won't rain that day, but I mean, it is what it is. Man, maybe WrestleMania 42 might be in Santa Clara, but I don't know. But 41 might be in Vegas. There's high rumor that WrestleMania 41, which is next year, will be in Vegas at Allegiant Stadium. So how great is that? You have the Super Bowl this year, WrestleMania 41 next year, and then 42, you stay on the West Coast because it's warm. Even though Allegiant Stadium's a dome, so it wouldn't matter if it snowed there. They'll turn up the heat in that stadium. Then they got Santa Clara at Levi Stadium, where, you know, WrestleMania 31 was. So it's like 11 years since Santa Clara, pretty much California had a WrestleMania. Well, not all of California. I'm talking about San Francisco. So, it'd be nice. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe 42 might be in London. Who knows? But they don't even have really announced 41 and 42 yet, really. No, I think 42 is supposed to be in Tennessee at the Titans' new stadium. So I would think 43 would probably be in London. So there goes the idea of Santa Clara getting it in 2 years. But things can change. Who knows? Who knows? But we'll see. Minnesota could still get 41. I mean, that's a dome, but it's got like April. Snow will still probably be on the ground. Because you know how Minnesota, like, their winter starts basically in September. It is what it is. And we got all that. Alright, but we'll talk about WrestleMania 40 pretty soon. And a lot of interesting things are going to be happening. I mean, Monday Night Raw is going to be very interesting to see. Cody's going to be on the show to kind of address what happened at the media scrum and pretty much a little bit on Friday Night SmackDown. And then this coming Friday, The Rock and Roman will be there. I don't know about Hunter, but, I mean, we'll see. Oh, they're going to be pissed! I mean, it is pretty much what it is. We've got about a little over 50 days till WrestleMania, so there's going to be a lot of changes. So we got the Elimination Chamber coming up in 13 days, under 2 weeks away. Jeez. Oh, the road to WrestleMania is going to be going, woo! Swerve! You know what I mean? And, we got all that. But anyway, let's quickly get to Dynamite, and let's not waste any more time. Alright, so Dynamite emanated from the Footprint Center in Phoenix, Arizona. It was hot, not that hot, but decently hot. But anyway, our commentary team every Wednesday night, the man behind the mask, Excalibur, the biggest Met fan I know next to Kevin Kelly, Taz, sorry, Red Brother, and my good friend, the legendary man himself, the man who should be in the Hall of Fame and have his own wing, and that's Tony Baloney Schiavone. Tell him I said that too. He knows who I am. He better know. I mean, he's old. So I might not know. Too many chair shots to the head, huh, Tony? No, I'm kidding. But I digress. I digress, my friend. I digress, Tony Schiavone. But I digress. Anyway. Alright, so let's get into that. Alright, so we start off Dynamite. Red, fucking hot. The pyro goes off. We're ready to go. We are live. And that's pretty much it. Alright, so we get to Swerve and Hangman Page opening the show. It's great. And, Swerve Hangman 3. Oh, we got that. Swerve, come down. Swerve. My good friend, the original Prince, the actual real Prince of the Prophecy. That's Mr. Prince Nana, my good friend. You know, comes out, Hangman comes out. This match was great. Not as great as their ultra-violent match at Full Gear. That match was crazy. Probably one. I wouldn't. Well, I bet there's been a lot of death matches. You know, not in hardcore matches in AEW, but that one is number one on my list for most violent matches in AEW. And that, you really think that electrified ring match, you know, exploding barbed wire match with Moxley and Kenny Omega back at Revolution 2020 was good? That's probably the worst hardcore match of all time in AEW's 5-year history. You thought that's good? No. I think Moxley Omega 1 is at least in the top 5. But Swerve and Hangman 2, oof. All he needed was some freaking C4 explosives, and I mean, you had glass, tacks, freaking Hangman drinking Swerve's blood. It was like, ugh, like nasty shit. Crazy. But this is the third and technically final match, and the winner, like I said, goes to Revolution to face Samoa Joe for the AEW World Title. And, well, Joe wasn't at ringside, wasn't even on commentary, but back and forth they went. Prince Nana got involved, doing the freaking dance after Paige hit Deadeye on the apron. Ow! And you know, Nana's like, get in the ring! Come on, get in the ring! He's like, okay, I gotta do something. Swerve, he's doing the Swerve dance, and Swerve just magically wakes up and gets in the ring at 9.9995. And then, Paige, the Hangman gets all mad, takes a chair as, you know, Nana's still dancing on the outside. Bam! Freaking chair to the back. Knocked him out. And Swerve got a shot in. Hits the Swerve stomp. But Swerve hurt his ankle. Uh-oh. That's not good. Paige then kicks him in the ankle. Ow. They go to the apron. Swerve hits his own Deadeye through a table at ringside. Woo! Crazy. Then, back on the inside, Swerve goes for another Swerve stomp. It missed. But then he comes back with a JML driver for a near... we were about to win the match, but the time expired. I think it was like a 30-minute time limit, I think. Official match time was 29:33. I don't know. Maybe because of the entrances and shit cost them like 27 seconds. I don't know. But anyway, good match. 3.5 out of 5 stars. And then after the match, Swerve's like, no. Give me 5 more minutes. Paige is like, fuck that. You can't beat me. So, no. You didn't beat me to become number 1 contender. So Swerve's like, fuck. So I guess we don't got a number 1 contender. Well, Adam Page thinks he's the number 1 contender. And then Tony Schiavone gets off for commentary. He's like, hold on, I just been notified by the anonymous Raw general manager. No, he said that. Says, I've been told by Tony Khan that this match is not done, but we have a triple threat match at Revolution. It's going to be Hangman, Adam Page, Swerve, and Joe for the title. Hangman's like, no! He never beat me! Swerve's like, you know, calm down. Stop, you're not Beavis. Beavis! The great Cornholio! No. Calm down, Beavis. Shut up, Beavis. Fuck you, butthead! That's cool. Calm down. Guys, calm down. But, in any case, that happens. So there you go. So, I think we all knew that it was going to become a triple threat match at Revolution. So, that's going to be it. Coming up in about 2 weeks, a little over 3 weeks actually. 3 weeks about. So, we'll see what happens. With that, as we move on, we're going to hear from all 3 men on Dynamite this Wednesday from, I thought it was in Sacramento, it was in Austin, Texas. Scared them Cowboys that day. Alright, so we got that. And then after the break, we have Renee Paquette and Samoa Joe, who is pissed with the celebration of mediocrity, and he's like, I'm gonna kill him too! Alright, we'll see what happens with that. Excuse me. Yeah, I need a drink. Jack! I need a drink, Jack! Is this your water, Azzy? Water. Water. It's water. I just had I had a good dinner. Alright. Anyway, we got that. Alright, match number 2. We go to Timeless Toni Storm. Chin up. Tits out. Watch for the shoe. So she comes out, non-title match with Red Velvet from Your Mama's Kitchen. Deonna Purrazzo, the Virtuosa, at ringside on commentary. As well as Luther, not Luther, Luther. That's the generic name for him. And the beautiful Mariah May. Oh, gorgeous. Pretty, not a great match per se, but Toni Storm gets the win after making Red Velvet tap to a kind of weak-looking ankle lock. Who knew Toni Storm could do submission moves? Just to kind of rub it in Deanna's face, I guess. There you go. So, we'll see what happens with that situation. So, the match, I gave 2.5 out of 5 stars. After the match, Deonna Purrazzo comes in, gets in Toni Storm's face. I'm like, oh, here we go. We got a fight, got a cat fight! No, we didn't get a cat fight. Toni Storm's like, she looks at Deonna. Deonna looks pissed. And Toni Storm, I don't know what the hell you were thinking. You were like sniffing her, like she had good perfume on. I don't know. Like they were about to kiss. I was like, HLA, hot lesbian action. Yes. No. Only in our dreams. But yeah, Toni Storm was sniffing her, and then Deonna's like, "Get the fuck out of here!" I was like, "What the fuck?" That was weird. And we all know Toni Storm is weird. But she's killing this gimmick, man. I love it. Every week. It's just amazing. And what happened tonight on Collision with her and, with pretty much her and Deonna Purrazzo, because they had separate matches, and then the aftermath of Toni Storm's match. Oy, oy, oy. Man, we're going to see him again on Wednesday. It's a good feud. Very good. I think it's too early, though, but I don't know. We'll see. They're going to fight at Revolution for the AEW Women's Championship. I don't know how that's going to turn out. I'm thinking Deonna might win, but I have a feeling that maybe Toni Storm will use Mariah May as a shield and cost Deonna the title, and then maybe a rematch will come up sometime in maybe sometime in March, maybe at that big show, Big Business, on March 13th. Or they might be doing something in April. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens with that. But that was kind of weird, the sniffing thing. That's that. Alright, there we go. Backstage with Renee Paquette with the best friends. Give me a hug. We got Trent Beretta, Rocky Romero, and the AEW Intercontinental Champion, freshly squeezed orange juice, Orange Cassidy. So they're there, and OC is ready for Tomohiro Ishii, and Ishii, it's Ishii, on Saturday, and that was the main event of Collision earlier tonight. Oh, a war they had. I'll get to that maybe later, I don't know. But anyway, but for now, we need to go find out how Chucky T's doing. He's getting checked out by the medic. See if he can, get medically cleared. So they go to leave, and because like, hold on, bring it in, man. And then they do the whoa Bundy thing, and then Renee Paquette's like kind of eyeing freaking Rocky Romero, his jacket, but she kind of looked at his ass too. Well, maybe his dick. I don't know. I'm like, you're a married woman. Oh, I'm gonna tell Moxley. I should have. I have Moxley on my Twitter, so I'm like, hey, you should check your wife. She's looking at Rocky Romero. You want that Latino heat, don't you, Renee? What, Mark's not giving you the dick? I mean, come on. Come on, Max! She doesn't want the righty, she wants the lefty! If you know what I mean. She wants a pitching change. It is what it is. Alright, so I gave that 3 out of 5 stars. Alright. Then we go back to the ring with speaking of Mox, Moxley and Claudio. Actually, it wasn't Mox, it was Bryan Danielson. Yes! And Claudio, the Blackpool Cup Club, they take on, actually, with Mox, I'm sorry, it's a 6-man tag team match. They take on CMLL stars, Mascara Dorada, Hechicero, and Valador Jr. Well, it's a mouthful essay. Right? Angelito essay, I know it's late, but I want to say hello to my mamacitas out there. Ay! Go to sleep, asshole. And yes, Rosa did buy me that. Peter's playing with his dolls again. Knock next time. Knock. Did you see anything? No, sir. I didn't see you play with your dolls again. Good. Your helmet's so big. I mean, if there's ever a time, I love Spaceballs, man. Oh, timeless classic. Evil will always triumph because good is dumb. I don't know about that, Lord Helmet, but okay. Blacker speed! Go! Raspberry. There's only one man who would dare raspberry me. Lone Star! Okay, I'm not gonna quote every line. I could, but I'm not going to. Barge. Bartholomew! There we go. Alright. So, this 6-man tag team match, crazy match, lots of flippy news by the Luchadors. But in the end, Hechicero grabs a hammerlock swing on Mr. Bryan Danielson. Mascara Dorada hits a 450 for an near fall. Great combo there. But the Blackpool Cup Club come back in. They clean house until Hechicero hits his reverse Hurricanrana driver. What? That's a crazy move for a near fall on Claudio. And with the stupid referee not looking, Claudio kicks Hechicero in the huevos ese, the balls, and basically over him. 1, 2, 3. So the Blackpool Cup Club get the win. So match was pretty good. 3.25 out of 5 stars. After the match, the other luchadors who are in the crowd, they run in and go after the Blackpool Cup Club, but then half the mid-card roster comes out. Daddy Magic comes out. I think Angelo Parker came out. Christopher Daniels, Matt Sydal, a few other guys to help the Blackpool Cup Club out. And I did read a tweet earlier from Mr. Tony God, man. There will be a Forbidden Door 3. You gotta love it. Because he's praising Tanahashi-san. He's praising Shota Umino. It's still a great union with AEW and New Japan. Now you're bringing in CMLL. Woo! Forbidden Door 3 might be great. Like the last two were. You got New Japan against AEW against CMLL. Holy crap! We could get some triple threat matches out of that shit. Or well, maybe, I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna work it. Maybe, they might do a Survivor Series type thing with, Raw, SmackDown against NXT, and now NXT wiped the floor with Raw and SmackDown. Thanks to you-know-who, Adam Cole, baby. And pretty much the Undisputed, not Undisputed Kingdom, of course. So, and we'll see what happens with that situation, and we move on. Alright, so there's the Luchadors had a match on Rampage. You can just watch my last video in the description marks for the Rampage review. And tonight on Collision, more CMLL action. So, with Star Jr. and what was his name? Ifinge taking on Moxley and Claudio. And wasn't good for those guys. But we move on with that. Alright, then we go to the we find out from Excalibur's like, we're gonna get camera backstage, something happened. So we go backstage, we see Chucky T beaten, not so like bloody, but he was beaten up, and then by the Undisputed Kingdom, and then they roll in. Adam Cole's like, you shouldn't have done that, you know. He's like mocking him and everything. Rowdy is there, and Matt Taven and Mr. Mike Bennett, they're there. So they beat the crap out of Chucky T. So that's that. And then we got more of that with Orange Cassidy at the end of Collision. And we move on with that. So I didn't really. I rated that 2.5 out of 5 stars. And that's it. And the tag match, like I said, 3.25 out of 5 stars. Then we go to Tony Khan's huge announcement. It's actually huge. He says AEW is returning to Boston, Massachusetts, March the 13th. Very much a month from now. And it's gonna be a special event. I thought it was gonna be called The Statement, but now it's gonna be called AEW Big Business. And they show the graphic where you see Boston with the dollar signs on it, so kind of a hint to Miss Mercedes Moné. Or a guy named Okada. Okada! So it's gonna be a point in night in our industry, blah blah blah, you know, how we come is. And it says tickets on sale they were on sale right now. And pretty much has sold 5,600 seats in a 12,000 seat arena. I don't know if it's at TD Garden. I think it's at another, not the Agganis Arena, or whatever the fuck it's called. But it's gonna be, it's at TD Garden actually, so that holds I thought it holds more than 12,000, but they sold 5,600 tickets. That's not bad. And pretty much Revolution's almost sold out. It's like over, what was the last count on that? 12,000 seats, I think? I might be off on the seating, on the attendance, or the tickets sales, I should say. But Revolution is doing pretty damn good. That's going to be a great event in Greensboro, South Carolina for Sting's final match, because everyone wants to be there. And then, pretty much March the 13th is Big Business in Boston. Man, they already, basically, they sold half their tickets already. Just about half, almost half. They got, 5,600 and counting. So, they're going to get a big turnout at the TD Garden Arena for Big Business and the debut of Mercedes Moné. Sasha Banks, the boss. We got that. And maybe Okada. Maybe. We'll have to see what happens with all that. Alright, let me change the channel. I've seen this episode of Law & Order 6,000 times. And it keeps getting funnier every single time I see it. So I'm going to change to another channel. Let's watch CNN. Hey, that kid reminds me of my brother. That Shriners commercial. Kind of, that kid's always on. He's like, this adorable little bear. Kind of looks like my brother from another mother, the face. Not the way he looks, obviously. But, obviously we got that. So I just changed to CNN. They're talking about the Super Bowl. We're just basically in 13 hours, 59 minutes. Well, I don't know. It's officially starts at 6:30, but kickoff I think is like 6:40 or something like that. 6:45. Because they got to do the national anthem. They got to do the coin toss. And then the game will officially start. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with that. And that's it. Alright, so, yeah, tickets on sale now at the TD Garden Arena. So if you're going to be in the Boston area, go see it. Going to be a great night of action. I think it's going to be probably one of the best Dynamites, maybe of the year. Maybe, you know, we're in March. We're going to get to March eventually, but it should be a great show. And I think Mercedes Moné debuting on that show is going to really pump up those ratings. Not that much, but can I get to 1 million with Mercedes on that show? I don't know. I doubt it. I mean, SmackDown last night went up to a 2.43 or something like that. It was 2.4, basically. I don't know what Dynamite did. Can I get that Dynamite results? Not Dynamite results, sorry. If I can. Oop, hey. That too! I want to get my phone. We try to get Dynamite's ratings for December 7th, 2025. 24! Like Christopher! Alright, let's see here. Oh, they went down, actually. Let's see here. Okay, let me, 1 second, let me, just pull it up here. That's what she said. Alright, the February 7th edition of Dynamite averaged a total of 805,000 views. A 2% drop in viewership for the second week in a row. Ouch. Last week did 818,000, so it went down. Now, that's not good. Because they, you know, over the last couple of months, they've been pretty much averaging around 750 and higher. I think. Let me see if we can find anything before that. Well, the highest quarter was quarter 1. We saw 878,000 views. That's Swerve and Adam Page. And in quarter 2, that dropped to 780,000. But bounced right back at the end of Swerve's and Hangman's match, went back up to 838,000. But this was a pretty good episode. There was a lot of great matches. The Swerve and Hangman was great. The tag team title match was great. Aftermath was kind of good too. Yeah, so 800, basically around 800,000 for Dynamite. So it's not bad per se, but you know, still kind of eked out with NXT, which got around 700 and something thousand. So technically AEW wins again, but when if AEW starts averaging around 800,000 plus views a week for Dynamite, you can only imagine if they keep going on the rate they're going for the next pretty much 6 to 7 months before SmackDown pretty much NXT I should say goes to the CW11. Dynamite's ratings are going to be bad. I think NXT will win the weekly war. Not the same day, you know. Not the Tuesday night war or the Thursday night war, whatever it is. You know. But if it's a Tuesday night war, I think a lot more people are going to be watching NXT again. I think NXT might get around 1 million. They don't even need The Undertaker or Cena or Cody. Because a lot of people have Channel 11. I mean, a lot of people, some people, not a lot of people, but some people do have TBS. Basic cable, basically. And, I think NXT on the CW11 will do a whole lot more views than AEW would get on a Tuesday night. Which won't be till probably October because of the baseball playoffs. So yeah, Tony Khan, get ready to be mad again on Twitter. But alright, we got that. Alright, let's get back to Dynamite real quick. Alright, so we got that. So that Tony Khan's huge announcement, I gave 3.5 out of 5 stars, and that's it. Alright, back to the ring we go with our next match. We have the champion, Mr. Chris Jericho, the Wizard. The Wizard, the Ocho, the Demo God, Chris Jericho. He takes on the Japanese sensation Konosuke Takeshita, with John Callis and Powerhouse Bill Hobbs at ringside. Pretty good match until, Don Callis got involved, slides a chair in, and then uses the distraction to stab Jericho in the head with the screwdriver. And then Takeshita basically put Jericho in his own move, the Walls of Jericho, and Jericho passed out a little bit. Then the referee's like, 1, 2. No, I still got fight in me. No, I tap. I'm like, what? Jericho, come on. I thought you were gonna break out of that. And then you're like, I'm past. Taking a quick nap. And then like, oh yeah, I gotta kick out of 2. No, I'm tired. So anyway, Takeshita picks up a big win over Jericho. Beat Kenny twice. And now he's beaten Jericho. They don't give him a title shot at either, the TNT title or the basically the Intercontinental title. I'm like, what are you gonna do? World title match? Maybe. But Takeshita's picking up a lot of big wins, even though most of them are not clean. But what are you gonna do? But this match was alright. 3 out of 5 stars, and that's it. Then we go to your main event of the evening for the AEW Tag Team titles. We had Big Cass and taking on Absolute Ricky Starks as they take on the team of Darby Allin. How you doing? I just woke up and I have to go to the bathroom because I'm so emo. I don't even know if I can get there. And we have the man called Sting. It's Stink! So, Sting had his family in the crowd, which is pretty damn nice. His wife and his 2 sons, who basically look like the really young version of the Blade Runners. Sting and the man called the Ultimate Warrior. That was kind of cool. And, I didn't know this, but this was contested under Texas Tornado rules. So basically a tornado tag team match. So basically, both men can enter. It's a hardcore match. No DQ. Basically no rules. So, trash cans were used. Tables were used. Basically anything almost under the kitchen sink. So they go into the crowd. Well, actually, before they go into the crowd, Darby goes for a suicide dive, and Big Cass caught him and hits a swinging boss man slam on the floor. Ow! That was sick. Fans going nut marking out. I was like, wow, Jesus! Gotta get my John Zandigan. Anyway, then they fight into the crowd. beating each other up. Sting does one of his crazy stunts again. Dives off the top of the, well, not a balcony per se, but like an entranceway onto everybody. That was crazy. Then Darby hits a coffin drop onto Big Bill on the floor. And then Ricky misses a drop kick. And then Sting locks in the Scorpion Death Block. They're about to win, but Ricky Starks he's trying to get out of it. And then Darby is on the back of Big Cass. Big Cass and he's trying to get in the ring, can't even get in the ring. And then Cass oh, there's a table here. Drops both of them to the table in a big spot. Ricky eventually gets out of the Scorpion Deathlock. Avoids a Stinger Splash. And he kind of ripped off the turnbuckle pad. And Sting hit the exposed turnbuckle chest first. Ow. Then he hits the spear for a near fall. And you can't believe that Sting kicked out of that. Because Sting basically no-sells almost everything. They get back up. Sting comes back, hits the Scorpion Death Drop. Well, after Ricky's he's kind of showing mercy a little bit. And then Sting's well, I'm going to get up and hit the Scorpion Death Drop. 1, 2, 3, we have new AEW Tag Team Champions in Sting and Darby Allin. Sting's 25th title overall in his illustrious career. Don't know how many times he's held the tag team belts. I think 3. I could be wrong on the 3 or 4 maybe. I know he held it with Luger, I think once or twice. Now he's holding it with Sting and Darby. That's 3. And then you count all the world titles he's won in WCW/NWA and in TNA. He's been champion in TNA for 11 times. I forgot, I lost count. But his WCW career is pretty much almost on par with TNA. WWE career, they screwed him up bad. But anyway, great to see Sting and Darby get the win. So they're the tag team champions. I think we all knew they were going to be tag team champions. We got that. Match was pretty damn good. 3.5 out of 5 stars. That's it. So after the match, Sting and his and his sons come in to celebrate, but then the corporate bucks, they come in white suits from the Men's Warehouse. Because when you go to the Men's Warehouse, you don't like the way you look. I can guarantee that. You can get a good white suit like that they got. And white baseball bats, they come in, beat the fuck out of them. They bust Darby open, gushing blood. And they're beating them all. The blood's getting on their suits. Crazy. And then they fought on Rampage in those against, who did they fight? 2 Hammonagers. And that was it. And then for good measure, they bust up Sting a little bit too. Bloody Sting. Not as bad as Darby. But they knock him the fuck out. And, the Bucks got new entrance theme music and a Tron, which looks great. The song is amazing. We got that. So, yeah, we got that. Speaking of the Bucks, we saw them on Rampage. Then we're going to see them on Dynamite this week, taking on Top Flight, Darius and Dante Martin. That should be a great match, as they came out on Rampage saying, we want to get up, we want to do it the right way, we want to be #1 contenders, so we're going to, fight, we're going to play by the rules, and we're going to fight worthy contenders to get up to that #1 contenders spot, even though pretty much they got it anyway. So they got Top Flight on Wednesday. Should be a great match. I don't know if it's on a main event, but we'll see what happens with that. And we move on. But Nicholas and Matthew Jackson, the corporate Bucks, I think will become your new AEW Tag Team Champions at Revolution. I think Sting, It's gonna be, kind of chaotic, and it's probably gonna be some chicanery. It's Sting's last match. I know he should go out with a Gilmore Cutter like bang, but I have a feeling that the Bucks are gonna win the belts for the third time, and then we'll see who takes it from them. Could be FTR, could be the House of Black, could be a whole bunch of tag teams really. Top Flight, I think it might be Private Party, but I think Private Party's heel now, so kind of might not work. But or it could be, could be anybody. But we'll see what happens with that. But all in all, it was a pretty good Dynamite. From this past Wednesday, and I gave it 7.25 out of 10 stars. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments section of the video. You can even do your own video if you wish. Don't forget to smash that like button, stick it straight up everybody else's woo-ha, and also don't forget, please, my friends, please tap and slap that bell, turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next video, and yeah, share it all over the internet. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and that's pretty much it. But you gotta be real. If you're not, you're fake, and you pretty much suck. And you're SOL, and you know what that means. Heh. And we got that. Alright, guys, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I might do Collision, a little quick Collision review. Then I'm going to sleep because I'm tired. I want to have a lot of energy for tomorrow for the Super Bowl. And, yeah, we're going to get that. So, I'm gonna end the video now. Get my Collision review done and out of the way. Yeah. Why don't you go be with Rosa? Well, Rosa's not here right now, so Rosa's taking a girls' night out, if you know what I mean. Not that kind of girls' night, but yeah, she went for a girls' night out. We're meeting up tomorrow for the Super Bowl. We're having a big party at her sister's house, so we got that. So I'll be in New York City tomorrow, watching the Super Bowl. Yeah, so yeah, we might be home a little bit late tomorrow. Coming home from the city, which is not fun, especially that time of night. But the game should be over by, well, the Super Bowl, so probably be over by 11, maybe midnight, by 11 o'clock at least. 11:30, and then, we'll see what happens with that. We might, probably, get on the train and then go down to get into Brooklyn and everything. What happened, Western Cat? Okay, thought Western Cat saw something. But, well, she's going in her little bag. She likes that. She hasn't really been in there in a while. Well, now she's resting there. She usually rests on the bed now with me and the missus. Not when we do it, of course. That's kind of weird. No, we kick her out. We want to have some privacy, you know what I mean? When I lay down that pipe, I don't want to have the cat looking at me. What are you doing? Bouncy. So we have to kick her out. We shut the door. We lock the door. Even though she's like, come in. No. Leave me alone. When I finish. Give me about an hour. Wrestling Cat, you beast. Doing good. I don't know. I haven't got her blood test results. I gotta Rosa hasn't got a call yet. She might have to call the vet tomorrow. See how that goes. Hopefully, her thyroid levels are still sky high. They were up a lot, so I'm trying to kind of bring it down a notch. So, seeing if the medication that we give her is the right dosage. If not, might have to up it a little bit. I don't know what the milligram is. I think it's 5 milligrams. I forget, but might have to up the milligrams, and might be a little bit more money. which not fun. It won't be. Hopefully, it won't be that much. I'm paying basically 30. I pay like around $40 for the freaking pills. So, you know, I mean, we used to have pet insurance. Now we don't because that costs a lot too. So, now they're doing a DraftKings commercial. The Chiefs' dynasty run last 6 seasons. They're 2-1 in the Super Bowl, 4-2 in the AFC title game, and 14-3 in the playoffs over the last 6 years. So, gonna be tough tomorrow. And Drake, you fucking piece of Toronto crap. You really pissed off the Niners right now. He put down a $1.15 million bet for the Chiefs to win. Now, I don't know by spread, but they're not even favored, so he's going with the underdog, and he's going to lose. I hope you really jinx the Chiefs. I know Taylor Swift is. Even though I know they got to the Super Bowl with her, but she's going to lose. She's going to taste defeat, along with her dumbass fucking boyfriend, well, soon-to-be husband, because Travis Kelce did say after the game he will propose to her. I guess win or lose. I don't know about it. Well, win, yes. Lose, I don't know. But it will be interesting to see what happens with Travis Kelce at the end of the game tomorrow. If they lose, will they go to him and then show Taylor Swift crying? Hey, I love you! And then Travis like, I don't care, I lost the Super Bowl, will you marry me? Yes! We're going to Disneyland! No, you didn't win the Super Bowl, asshole! Brock Purdy's gonna say, hey, Brock Purdy, you just won the Super Bowl, what are you gonna do now? I'm going to Disney World, motherfucker! That's what I would say. But I wouldn't go to Disney World. I mean, it'd be, it's like, I'm going to see Mickey! I just have to keep Minnie away from me because, she's fucking goofy. Oh. It is what it is. Alright, guys, I gotta go. Thanks for watching, and until next time, if you're not down with that, and you don't like my jokes, well, you don't like my jokes, you don't like my bands, you don't like the 49ers, well, I got 3 words for you, motherfuckers. Fuck you, man! And that's it. Till next time, peace! Go Niners!